Well, if it's trouble that you were looking for, might be in the right place. Kurapika actually confronting the giant one-on-one. Alright, we'll find somewhere quiet to do this. Don't want to disturb the neighbours. Plus, if you're going to use all of your dirty little tricks, like talking very loudly, let's do it out there. But Kurapika with his chains, how's he going to fare? We already saw him once, able to just whisk him away so easily, so personally I think he's going to surprise us, or at least surprise me, just how efficient he's going to be. But I guess there's no time to lose, really. Gon, Killua, Leorio, out there still trying to gather some more money, now on the hunt for other Phantom Troop members. Who's going to get their prize first? Kurapika has a mission, and that is to take down the spiders. The Phantom Troop. Find out who, what, where they are. And Kurapika really putting him on the back foot there, pissing him off a little bit more. If you've got someone who has enjoyed the thrill of the hunt for so long, who has wanted just to maim and slaughter his way through everything. Is Kurapika going to be the challenge he was looking for? And I think having the power dynamic shift slightly, Kurapika standing his ground, not pulling back or thinking how he's going to do this, but no, confident. I'm going to have you screaming. They're both angry for two slightly different reasons. One for himself, one for others. Ah. Yeah, gross. Anyone else would be kind of weirded out about peeing them out. No one that he needs to worry himself with. Which must mean that if he's willing to answer, but okay. It depends if they forward back. If they just go down with no fight or anything. Is he still unaware of who they are? When did he join the Phantom Troop? Ah. He's building up his sins, just trying to get a understanding of the of his mindset, of his character right now. Even more reason to bring him down. That aura is a little different of a bit of colour. So what if there's someone who stands against him there? It's a little harder for him to just outright overpower. I like the sound of the chains flailing around during the middle of the fight. And let's be honest, he's only using one finger at the minute. But his determination isn't enough to make him falter in a moment like this. Pain means nothing if you can go up against the Phantom Troop. Well, that was an issue, wasn't it? Made his outfit a bit dusty. How is it possible? Unless he's wrapped his own arm in chains under there. He is an issue for you. If he can be outraged so easily, have his trigger flipped like that. A punch to the spine was enough to make him falter and lose his breath. Kurapika has really upped his game, hasn't he? I mean, he's not even breaking a sweat or out of breath or anything. Oh no. Next, you'll say. I mean, he is trying a variety of little techniques here, but nothing that was as impressive as against the shadow beasts. Ooh. I mean, we've seen several characters so far who have suffered broken limbs and the like recover in a relatively brief amount of time. Got to use everything at his disposal. Ah. Already bound. They're not physical objects, as it were. And it looks like he fell for it pretty quickly. They take things at face value, don't they? All he needed to do was tighten his grasp. When? How is it possible to have so many little feats up his sleeve? I mean, what we were told there with abilities and how they're supposed to be able to only bring out a fraction of the power depending on how far away they are from contact lenses. Oh, now he sees them. Ah, so he did remember. Well, at the minute, it definitely seems his grudge. Maybe if he really tries. I think seeing him fail and give up would be a better feeling. Ah, specialist. Okay. Damn, not being content with one. Sure, he's got like a time limit, he's got to be excited, but... that was the first thing his mind went to. Personal reasons. He is binding himself to his vengeance. But how long did he actually stick around listening to his lessons? If you're limiting yourself to what is merely possible, well, there you go. Close enough. Is this where he learns about the self-imposed limitations? So the more niche of a usage. How many contracts can you place at once, though? Is it only one and that one supersedes the others? You could lose your Nen abilities. Well, if the condition he puts on himself is to lose his life, then I don't think losing the abilities is exactly a small price to pay. It's only the prerequisite. Used it on anyone else. Yeah, there's a reason for that. I would really like to see what the water did. Is it all of them? Sparkles, turns sweet, spins around, overflows. Oh, healing chains. That one's very useful. If injuries are only temporary to him, he showed a few of his capabilities out there. They knew that he wouldn't have had any trouble. Well, and that as well. And it seems as though it's, so far at least, was a pretty good first target. That and he felt no remorse for anything he'd done. And since it held him in place, cuts him off entirely from his nen. And if he can't overpower it with his mass, then the others will fall in time. So you are little more than ordinary. How troublesome. Oh. Maybe you shouldn't have been drinking beforehand. And now that he's tasted pain and vengeance like this, I definitely believe he's going to be very talkative. They have the normal feelings and the like of others. Is there the sense of camaraderie that will stop them from selling themselves out? Any well, that as well. The good thing is him seeing him like this and being so adverse to it will keep him in the scarlet powered sense. Breaking it will activate the train. Looks like Uvogin is Yeah, he's done for. This was not so much of a fight, more just a one-sided execution. I like the complete lack of colour in everything. You can be sick. He's got a phone gone. Oh, and Melody. Bit busy. Well, the good thing is, the main one that was after them is down for the count. Oh. Is he actually just giving him a shallow grave? Not just leaving his corpse out in the sun. The spider's going to be wondering where he is. Well, some thinking there. Well, shit. He's quite calm in talking about all of this. The possibility that he's gone up against an opponent he might have some trouble with. Is that it? Well, you'll just switch plans. Well, looks like it's definitely not over. Things are getting interesting, aren't they? We've got Leorio, Gon, Killua getting a bit more powerful, having that battle with Sokka up in the Heavens Arena. They are still a hell of a way away from Kurapika, though. Self-imposed limits. And those scarlet eyes could pose such an issue. All he needs to do is stop the movements and abilities of any of the others. And done. Also, have we seen all of his fingers now? Like healing retribution, the chain jail. Ah, I see. Have they recovered from their sunburn? I guess, yeah, showing up as a ghost. If you hadn't seen the episode, well, you might have seen a bit of a spoiler there, but if you're watching the Hunterpedia without watching the episode, what the hell are you doing? And oh boy. Yeah, in the beginning where it was like, okay, we'll find somewhere deserted out of the way to have our little battle. I was thinking, alright, this is where we'll see them actually tough it out. Kinda got that. Although, at no point was Kurapika actually on the back foot. It wasn't a give and take, it was a let him have a moment in the sun, a moment of glory, before he is under forever. And yeah, do you remember everyone that you've killed? I guess the only more chilling answer is like, do you remember how many hot dinners you've had? It's become so commonplace for them, would they a need to actually take note of each and every one? And as we saw with a one-on-one battle, the spiders, without any kind of forewarning or knowledge, are quite at a disadvantage with Kurapika around. Now, he doesn't like group combat, but maybe if Gon and Killua, possibly even Leorio, get involved as well, it would make the entire thing a lot simpler. Especially with Hisoka waiting in the wings, because his grand plan of combat with the boss, well, that's the only thing he really worries about. And now one member of the spiders has been taken down. What is the group going to do? They're obviously not going to sit around and do nothing, no repercussions for losing one of their own. But just like we were told with Hisoka taking the place of another number, are they going to have to find a replacement? I don't think they really hold tryouts or auditions. Like, are you good enough to become a member of the Phantom Troop? Do they headhunt instead? But oh boy. Seeing that chain of retribution there, answer my questions, put a rule on it as well. Oh. If anyone else is able to force people into things like that and have those rules, like you've got to answer or it will kill you. How is there a rule of law in this place? Well, with the Phantom Troop running around, well, there really isn't, is there? Kurapika. Powered up because it has to be used against spiders, so already strong. Scarlet Eyes, using every aspect of the 6 tendencies of Nen. Well, good thing he's on our side. Hopefully after all of this he doesn't get a sense of enjoyment out of the vengeance and retribution that he's bringing. Although he wouldn't be able to use his middle finger once the spiders are gone. Well, if you have enjoyed this episode, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. You may want to stick around because there's another. And it's definitely seeming good. So, get yourselves a bit of rest. We'll see what tomorrow brings. See you there. If you want to help dig the shallow grave that is my channel, consider joining on to my Patreon, because every time you help out a little, the chain around my neck grows ever so slightly. So I need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Mystic Square, Shiwan, Matt, Gurley, Cardboard, Acne, Y1TUR, Tori Jane, Danny Swede, Diego Zenhausen, Jim Ace, SZ9870, and everyone else.